Here's my weekly outlook for the 11th of August. I'm going to go through the main trading pairs on which I'm going to be trading next week, and then a couple of Forex pairs which I think look pretty interesting. Gold at the moment, although we are in the middle of summer, I'm not sure if we're going to break out. As long as we're still contained within this range, I presume we're going to range. With that being said, I am going to be bullish on gold next week. And the futures pair, we've came down, we've made a higher low here. So I want to see if this demand zone can hold, and if it can, then I'm looking for higher. I won't have any entries on this from this pair itself because I tend to enter on the CFD contracts and the charts clearly don't align. Gold, I'm not sure. I'll see how things develop. If we got to move down towards the mid range, I could get an entry again. But my bias is long overall on gold for next week. Then ES, I'm again looking for higher prices. I'd like to see the all-time high taken out. I think we've come very close now. And I'd like to see bullish continuation. We are at a point though that we could reject. We could reject this area here and make a lower high and then potentially come down lower. Again, seasonality wise, we are going into September. I do expect to see some form of a pullback before Q4, but again, we may just continue to grind higher. Same with Nasdaq. I'd like to see the high taken out. I think Nasdaq has a higher chance of at least sweeping this high due to how close it is. Higher on all of the core assets I trade. Then DXY, I don't really have too much of a clear bias at the moment. We're still contained within a range. Until I see a clear breakout to one side or another, I'll probably remain flat on Forex. I am leaning towards a bearish breakdown, but I need to see decent confirmation to take any trades. I have this marked out on Euro because I do see the scenario of us potentially moving lower on Euro, but it all depends on what DXY does. I'll probably be flat on Forex pairs for next week unless something interesting comes up. I'll just let price action develop and then decide to take trades as they come. Crypto, I'm pretty bullish on. As long as equities can hold up, I think they look really good. I have spot exposure, but I don't really tend to actually trade crypto that much. I like this high up here. We're within a range. Bitcoin loves to do this. We'll form liquidity, sweep the low. Classic PO3. So if this is accumulation, manipulation, expansion would be somewhere up to 130. But with seasonality, I expect us to probably range in the upper end of the range and then break out. ETH looks really good. I have no clear bias now. We've broken it out of this range. No clear plan. My bias is just long. Their spot exposure, just hold and wait, is good. And then there's a few altcoins that look pretty good, but I don't really tend to trade altcoins that much. So I'll be sticking to my core pairs and then potentially getting some Forex setups next week if things pan out. But that is my overall market outlook. It may change as the week goes on and as things play out, but we will come back and review what I've said in this outlook video and see if things played out as I thought.